I continue walking. The dawn is still hours away, yet the air itself feels heavy. The stars shine above the valley of Sodom, but beneath them, something is terribly wrong. Abraham's prayers still echo in my mind from yesterday. He pleaded with God again and again, asking if the city could be spared for the sake of the righteous. Now I stand outside the gates of Sodom. The answer is about to come. As evening settles over the city, two strangers approach the gate. I recognize them immediately. They are the angels who visited Abraham, though they appear as ordinary travelers. Lot is sitting at the city gate. The moment he sees them, he rises, bows low, and urges them to stay in his home rather than spend the night in the city square. At first they decline. We will spend the night in the open square. But Lot insists his urgency, tells me everything he knows, what the city has become. Finally they agree. Inside his home, Lot prepares a meal. Bread is baked, water is poured. For a brief moment there is peace. Then a pounding begins at the door. The sound grows louder. Soon the entire street is filled with shouting. Men from every part of the city surround the house. Their intentions are evil. They demand that Lot send the visitors outside. Lot steps through the doorway, closing the door behind him, begging the crowd not to commit such wickedness. The mob surges forward. Violence is only seconds away. Suddenly the door opens. The angels pull Lot safely inside. Then with the single act of God's power, every man outside is struck with blindness. They stumble, they grope along the walls, yet even blind, they continue searching for the doorway. The darkness in their hearts is greater than the darkness covering their eyes. The angels turn to Lot. Gather everyone who belongs to you, your family, your daughters, anyone connected to you. The Lord is about to destroy this place. Lot rushes into the streets. He finds the men promised to marry his daughters. He warns them, leave now. God is going to destroy the city, but they laugh. They believe he is joking. Morning begins to break. The angels urge Lot again. Hurry. Take your wife, take your daughter. Still he hesitates. So the angels take hold of their hands, not because Lot is strong, but because the Lord is merciful. They lead them outside the city walls. Then comes one final command. Run for your lives. Do not stop, do not look back. Escape to the mountains. Lot asks instead to flee to a nearby small town called Zor. The Lord grants his request even in judgment. Mercy is still present. The first rays of sunlight touch the horizon. Then heaven opens, fire burning, sulfur judgment pours from the sky. The ground shakes beneath my feet. Buildings collapse, flames race through the streets. Everything that once stood proud is consumed. Sodom, Gomorrah, the surrounding cities, the gardens, their wealth, their rebellion all vanished beneath God's righteous judgment. Far behind us, one person slows. Lot's wife turns just one glance back towards the life she refuses to leave behind. Instant hit, pillar of salt, a silent reminder that a divided heart cannot follow God completely. Later that morning I stand beside Abraham on a distant hillside. Smoke rises like the smoke of a giant furnace. The cities are gone, yet God remembered Abraham's prayer by rescuing Lot before judgment fell. Lot eventually leaves Zor and hides with his daughters inside a cave in the mountains. Fear and poor decisions follow, bringing about the beginnings of the Moabite and Ammonite nations, peoples who will appear again throughout Israel's story. I continue walking. Behind me, smoke still climbs into the heavens. Ahead of me, God's covenant story continues, proving once again that his justice is real. His mercy is greater than we deserve. And every step of this journey reveals both the seriousness of sin and the faithfulness of the one who keeps his promises.